that we want to make, right? So when should I start? And that's the question that a lot of students would be having right now, that when can, when and where can I start with this particular, with this particular course, or मैं कहाँ JEE की तैयारी शुरू करूँ, कब करूँ, right? And I'll tell you why this question is also there is mainly because of the lockdown, right? And a lot of and I would say students, especially adults, not as much, but students especially, because of the last 2 months, they have gone into state of limbo where, they've zoned out basically. Ki, okay, when things will settle, we will do something about it, right? But I'll add over here one point, that for us, for our current batches, JEE preparation has not stopped. The classes have continued regularly each and every day. And around 2 weeks back, actually around, I would say, yeah, around 2 weeks back, I was having a word with my students, and I was asking them that what is their experience of the lockdown. And the reason why I was asking them was because this is something unprecedented. Nobody has experienced this. All right. We all have more questions rather than answers about it, and kids have more questions than answers. They cannot go out to spend time with their friends. They don't understand why the lockdown is getting extended again and again, right? And so they can't make head or tail about it. And I asked them what is going on in their head, and a lot of students were frustrated with what was going on, right? They were like, sir, I'm not able to focus. Some of them said, sir, mera sleeping time badh gaya. I sleep more than I normally sleep during regular days, right? And I told them one thing, that, you know what, for me also, it took around 2 to 3 weeks to actually find my feet and get things on track once this whole lockdown started, right? And even I went through that frustration. And at times even I feel that, you know what, why can't I go out, right? I can't even take a walk in my own society right now. So these are things that actually mentally affect us, right? So I told them one thing that I realized that helped me take a step when I was in that zone where things were not, where, I was thinking about ki kaam kab aage badhega, right? And what I told them was, and what I also experienced was that jab bhi koi, when somebody does something big, or let's say even something like bungee jumping, right? कोई बंजी जंपिंग के लिए जाता है, तो क्या उनका डर खत्म हो जाता है वहां पर, when they are going to go for that bungee jumping, when they are being strapped by the person in their seats? डर खत्म नहीं होता है, लेकिन तब भी हम बंजी जंपिंग करते हैं. डर खत्म नहीं होता है, लेकिन तब भी हम अपना काम करते हैं. वैसे ही अभी के लिए मेरा, what I learned was, and I'm sharing with you all over here, is that frustration है, कोई बात नहीं, लेकिन काम करना पड़ेगा. फ्रस्ट्रेशन है ना, फ्रस्ट्रेशन को एक्सपीरियंस करो, लेकिन काम करते रहो साथ में, क्योंकि अगले साल जेई अपने टाइम पर होगा, इस साल की तरह डिले नहीं होगा. ऑलराइट, थिंग्स आर गोइंग टू, द एग्जाम्स आर गोइंग टू be held next year also, and they will be held at the usual times next year, more or less, right? So you can't say that, okay, you know what, let things settle down and then I will prepare for IIT. All right, then I will prepare for JEE mains, or then I will prepare for MHCET. It will not work like that. You would have lost the time. You would have lost, the train would have left from the station, right? So when should you start? Number one, the syllabus for 11th and 12th is a lot. It is very vast compared to what you have experienced in 9th and 10th or any other class earlier. So it takes time for completing the syllabus. And add to that, you have to reach a certain proficiency level in the application part, which again will take a lot of time and practice. And, we just happen to cover the entire syllabus on time in September or October every year, right? So if you start later than this, you will have to put in more time, you'll have to put in more hours, more effort to actually keep pace with whatever is going on, keep pace with students who have already started. All right. And I would say if you start anything beyond from now, right, because most of the batches start in May and June. If you start anything beyond from now, it will take a lot of effort and time, and it will put you under a lot of pressure to cope up with the vastness of the syllabus and the difficulty level of what you have to achieve. All right. So when is the time to start? The time to start is now, right? If it was 2 months back, I would say, no, you can still take time and you can evaluate things and then start. But right now we are in a phase where the regular batches at a lot of places have already started. or they're about to start in the next 2 weeks. All right.